Hello, my friends, and welcome to the finale of Study Group with AHOF. If I stumble over my words or sound like I have said all of this before and I'm reading from a script, I'm not. I just spent the last 10-15 minutes talking and realized I did not hit record on my audio. So I'm reiterating all of this. But we are here on the final episode. I'm so excited. I'm honestly kind of sad. Maybe that's the reason it's taking me so long to do this, because I think a week and a half ago, I was like, okay, I'm gonna film it, it's gonna come out Friday. Here we are, a week and a half later, and I was like, okay, or last week I was like, it's gonna come out Monday, and then it didn't come out Monday because I didn't film it yet, and then I was like, it's gonna come out Friday, guys, don't you worry. Here I am, saying I was gonna record it at 1 p.m. today. It is 13 minutes to midnight. So I'm pretty sure it's coming out Saturday if you're watching this. But we're here! ADHD's been really mean to me this week, guys. It's ADHD with like a subset of hyperfixation, because I have been watching a new BL that's been coming out on Tuesdays at noon. And if you know what BL I'm talking about, I don't want to say what it is here. I do want to preface this final episode by saying that this by no means I'm done reacting to AHOF. Absolutely zero way. This show kind of started out as a way to get to know groups in a more condensed form, AHOF being the first, because I feel like my brain picks that up better. I've noticed that my brain picks that up better at the very least, because I have watched many a guide on this channel, okay? I've watched Boy Next Door, okay? To Us, Kickflip. I've even watched a Kickflip variety show, and by the end of that variety show, I was pretty sure I learned everyone's names. Tell me why I don't remember half their names. I have the worst memory in the world, so I was like, hey, maybe that's not how I should go about it. Maybe that's not how my brain works. Instead, let's try it like this. Let's do some binge sections where we take it episode by episode and take in very specific information at very specific times. And honestly, I think it's been working better. Honestly, this isn't the best example for me remembering names, because I also watched Universe League, so that's like a outstanding factor. Of course I'd remember names. I have really spent time on this group. But I genuinely think it's helping me like connect with the members and connect with the music and the choreography and just the group as a whole a lot better. So this has been a very positive experience for me so far. I will talk more about that at the end of the video, but I have really loved doing this, and there's gonna be many more study group seasons to come, because I've just, this has been so much fun doing it in this format. I've really enjoyed editing it, filming it, talking with you guys about AHOF. Like, it's been the best thing. I will dive more into how excited I am about study group as a whole and AHOF as a whole at the end of this video. And as I said last week, I wanted an episode that felt more like a last episode instead of a full album reaction like I did for the last episode. For this one, I wanted more like a bookend, you know, something that felt like a finale. And so I have kind of come up with this episode. It's kind of like a Mod Podge of a lot of different things. The only reactions that are going to be in this episode are going to be from me reading comments from you guys. Questions, comments, things that you have sent in on the Google form. Also something that is happening in this episode, something very important. I'm revealing my bias. That's going to be at the very end. We're going to be building up to that. Maybe that's also why it's taken me so long to do this, because it's been a trial trying to figure out who my bias is. Mainly what we're going to be doing this episode, before we get to all that, is ranking. We're going to be ranking the albums and talking more about what I like about each of them. We're going to be ranking all of AHOF's songs, which is going to be super fun. But first, before all that, we're going to be ranking the Universe League songs. And I was wondering if I even should do this in this final episode of Study Group, because like there could be people who like AHOF but didn't watch Universe League, because Universe League is its own thing, and there were like 42 whole members of Universe League, and only 9 of them are in AHOF, and it's like, should I even include this? And then I remembered it's my video, and I can do what I want, so I'm gonna drag you guys along with me while I rank the Universe League songs. I hope you have fun while I do that, but it's something I really want to do, so I'm gonna do it. Easy peasy. Rules of the ranking are we're gonna start at the bottom and work our way up. A classic reveal. It was really fun going back through all the Universe League songs. I will preface this by saying we are not ranking every single song ever that was on Universe League. I decided to only rank the ones that are downloadable for streaming, because those were the ones that were specifically made for Universe League. Every other song that was on the show that wasn't available for download, those were made by different groups and then were covered. So I feel like the best way to go about the Universe League songs is the songs made for Universe League. It does break my heart, because that means I can't include the Little Prince or Jinya Oh my god, trust me, if I could include Jinya and the Little Prince, they would be like in my top. Like they would be top 3, okay? We'd have an issue, honestly. So we are only ranking the ones that were made for Universe League in particular. But let's get started with our first song. So at the bottom, and this doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad song, it's just not necessarily my style or one that I'd go back to listen to a lot of the time. We have Don't Hit the Brakes from, I believe it's 7.
We don't wanna hit the brakes. 가슬린 듯들이 whoa.
I liked Don't Hit the Brakes. I remember when I watched it on Universe League, I was like vibing. I was like, whoa, the air is different here. I was like, this is crazy. And as usual, they kill it. But going back and listening to it again, a very long time after I finished Universe League, I've just realized. I realized that I don't think I even added it. I haven't listened to it in a long time. Re-listening to it, I noticed that I liked the pre-chorus and I really loved the bridge. But honestly, that's about it. It just wasn't my type of song. I'm sure you guys have gotten to know me these past couple weeks, and I think you know like my type of song. I'm very into like cute or hopeful or bright or youthful. Like I'm very into that kind of song. And so whenever it's like a hard-hitting song, it tends to be hit or miss depending. This one just was a miss for me, but they still killed it.
When I don't ride it with no doubt 멈추지 않을 거라 지켰던 그때 이제 모든 걸 자극해 뜨겁게 달궈진 숨을 불어넣어 어떤 볼에 필요 없어 덤벼 I'm on my way.
After Don't Hit the Brakes, these are all songs I'm pretty sure I added. I honestly think Don't Hit the Brakes was the only one I just didn't add, which is weird because I've added every single one. Maybe I just missed it. After this, ranking them was just like, ooh, which one do I listen to the most kind of situation. Next on the list is My, which was one of Team Beat's songs in 7.
Baby, you're number one star. On my mind.
It was so like different. It was memorable. It was different because a lot of Team Beat songs, I don't even know, they had a very specific sound, but like they would kind of play around with it. They would play around with a lot of different genres. And this was like the dark and sexy genre. And I was like gobsmacked. I remember Kyrie pulled out the like, oh my god, what was it? It was like a blindfold. And I distinctly remember before it came on when they were doing the practice montage. They were like, it's okay, we have a secret weapon. And I was like, oh, what's a secret weapon? Bruh, what a secret weapon. What a secret weapon. Honestly, that took me out. Again, it's not a song I play often, but it definitely was memorable. So 100% points for that. And also it's Team Beat, and I'm biased, okay? Next up is Team Beat's second song, or first song technically, from the 7 challenge, which was On and On. I liked On and On more than I liked My. I think it's mainly because of the outfits. I really loved the outfits for On and On. Especially like Kyrie had the like hood, the whole tan kind of like concept of the outfits like tan and white, and it was like kind of epic. I really loved it. The beat was great, the chorus was great, and the choreo was phenomenal, honestly. You know me. I'm very big on the choreo.
Turn it on.
Next up, we have Tag, or At Tag. Tag? It's spelled At Tag, but I feel like it's just Tag. One of Team Rhythm songs from the finale. The song was fun. I do appreciate that the concept, which was like the football jerseys, the padding. I do really appreciate that they kind of like went along with the theming of Universe League as a whole. The whole vibe of Universe League was kind of like, you know, drafting and American football, and like it was a very sports kind of feel. And so I like that they kind of rolled with that and used that in their final performance, or one of their final performances. The song itself was really fun. It doesn't stick in my head as much, and I don't play it as often as their other song from the finale, I will say. But their performance, oh, it was so good. Of course it was good. Of course it was good. It had 7 out of the 9 members of AHOF in it. This was one of the performances that I really think looked like a professional music show. Like it could have been just a performance on a music show after with an already debuted group. The beat was awesome, and I love the bridge. You will hear me say that for multiple songs on this list. A lot of the bridges are just like top tier. They're stellar.
잠시 멈춰 한번 느껴봐 this moment 다 집중해 모두가 baby I'm feeling high 선명하게 더 come alive yeah get it started you know we get it started nobody can stop us now yeah na 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 na
Next up, we have Team Rhythm's other song from 7, Roller Coaster. I liked Roller Coaster a lot more than Don't Hit the Brakes. I will say Roller Coaster obviously was definitely more my vibe. I remember this challenge because I remember being like kind of shook that not as many people liked Roller Coaster, at least like voting wise. I think this was one of the only times, if not the only time, that Team Beat wasn't like 3rd place for one of the songs. And as much as excited as I was for that, being a Team Beat stan, I was like, wait, what do you mean Roller Coaster didn't do as well? What? It was so cute. I love the choreo. It made me smile. I very specifically remember Daisuke just being like this, like. And this is definitely one of the songs from Universe League that I do play a lot more than others. Next up, we have the song, the Universe League song. It's We Ready. If I made this like a bit ago, it would have been, I think, lower on my list. But I feel like my appreciation for it is just growing. And I don't know why, but it is. The track is very like retro 90s hip-hop kind of sounding, which is really cool. The choreo is amazing, and I like that you saw it kind of sprinkled through Universe League a little bit, because in episode 6 in Sports Day, the first song that comes on for a random playdance is We Ready, and everyone jumps up and does it so fast, because I'm telling you, with all that practicing, that's gonna be in your bones. Also, I'm not sure if any other member had to do this. They probably did. I'm pretty sure they did, because there were some switch-arounds with some of the members that ended up being AHO members. But I want to specifically note Sean and any other member that ended up getting switched and put in different groups by the end, because when they first recorded We Ready, they would have been in a different team and had a different part. And then in the finale of Universe League, they will have switched teams, and so they would have had to do that team's dance. So like, a few people had to learn 2 different sections of We Ready. So fair play. Whoever had to do that. Good job, because couldn't be me. I can barely learn one. Also, can I just say, Han's part? For some reason, it's stuck in my head. Like, it will not leave. Like, that's addictive, bro. I'll feel myself humming that at work. For some reason, it will not leave my head. So this has fully skyrocketed on my list. I feel like it would have been lower if you asked me like right after Universe League, because, you know, being fresh out of it, I would have been like, oh, We Ready. That's the Universe League song. It's just on the list because it is the Universe League song. Nah, it's moving. She's making her way up, okay? She's not making her way downtown, she's making her way uptown. Also, we can't forget the final who. You know. The who that I didn't remember was actually part of this song until like episode 10, the finale of Universe League. Gonna live in my head rent-free forever, honestly. So this is a great song, honestly. It's really cemented itself in my head recently. Fantastic. Up next, we have a song that has been kind of like re-implanted in my brain because it's one of the 3 that AHOF has since brought back. Next, we have Butterfly. be 100% honest, and if you guys saw episode 5 of Study Group, you know this, I didn't fully remember Butterfly going into episode 5 of Study Group. I was like, I know I will when I listen to it, but it has left my brain. And then it started and I went, oh yeah, this is the one where Jungkook comes in like, Butterfly is adorable. It's now staying in my brain. Now that I've heard it on multiple occasions and I've seen it in different contexts, now there's like context clues to make me remember it in a way. I have to use very specific tricks to get my brain to remember things. And the choreo is so cute. Choreo is so cute. I adore Butterfly. I'm glad it's one of the ones AHOF brought back because I needed to be reminded of how cute it was. Next up, we have a Team Rhythm song. It is their other song from the finale, and that is La Fiesta. Honestly, I think this also would have been a bit lower on my list, but rewatching it to kind of put this list in order, I was like, hold on. Why was it gonna be lower? Like, hello? It felt very retro. Not only the track, but like all the clothes they were wearing during the performance, it felt like very like 70s in a way. Also the chorus, I can't remember if it was the chorus or one of the like verses or something. But my brain kind of clicked and went, OG K-pop? Like, I don't know why, but like, it made me think of like K-pop from past, you know? I don't know, it's a vibe, I really enjoy it. Also, that kind of looked like they were dancing at like Everland or Latte World or something like that with the background, or like Disneyland or something. It felt very professional. I loved the bass and the drums that were happening there. Oh my gosh. Apparently I forgot how good this song is. Glad to be reminded. Putting it on my rotation in my Apple Music like immediately because I apparently have been missing out because other things have been taking priority, namely other songs, which we will get to. Next up, we have Prison, and I think it was Team Groove. Is this a Team Groove song? Yeah, Prison was one of the Intercept songs, and I'm pretty sure it was Groove. Oh, but but it was an Intercept song. That's right. It was an Intercept song, so that's why I can't remember. Because 2 teams performed it. And I'm pretty sure Groove was one of them, and it ended up being Groove's song. No, that's not right. Have I forgotten how Universe League works? Oh my god, am I okay? What I do remember is this. It's never leaving my mind. That was one of the coolest things I've seen. And mind you, no AHOF members were in that performance. So when is everyone else debuting, okay? I said it before, I would say it again. I watched Universe League going, but can all 42 people please debut? Because I'm having a great time. Now we kind of get into our top songs. This is where like the top songs live that I listen to like on a weekly basis. I at least listen to them on a weekly basis, if not daily. How many songs are in this section? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So this is like our top 7. First up, it's my team. One of Team Beat's songs from the finale, Sunset in the Sky. The choreo. The choreo. Also, I'm pretty sure this broke me. I remember watching them sing it on like on the side of the Han River. They were just like sitting next to the Hangang and they were like just singing this. No instruments, just sitting in a circle and singing it. And I remember tears coming to my eyes. That was my team. It feels like a warm hug. This song feels like a warm hug from Team Beat, and I needed it in that moment. It's so pretty. I love the choreo. Also, rewatching a lot of these songs, especially like Sunset in the Sky and a lot of the Team Beat songs, I remembered just why in the final episode I was like, here's my prediction on who's going to be in AHOF. And one of my predictions, I think, was Gino. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or like one of the ones I was thinking of putting in my prediction list was Gino. Bruh. This reminded me why. Wherever Gino shows up, like if he shows up in a group, I need you guys to tell me. Because I'm there, okay? I will bias Gino in whatever he shows up in because he's so good and he's funny. Bro, I liked Gino. But yeah, tell me if Gino shows up in any groups at any point because I'm there. Hi, Gino, number 1. I'm totally here. Next, we have another song that AHOF has brought back, Ignition. This was in the... What challenge was this? This wasn't Intercept, was it? I think it was. This wasn't Intercept. This was totally Intercept. And it wasn't Intercepted, if I remember correctly. Obviously, Team Rhythm, they got that song. They kept that song. Again, deeply obsessed with the choreo. The choreo was just like crazy. Every time I was watching it, I was like, oh, choreo. Oh, choreo. Oh, choreo. Like, what in the world? When I was rewatching that, I was like, bruh, idols. Idols. Also, still never over the choreo moment and the vocal moment, honestly. The whole moment in general of JL with the, it was like, keep it running, warming up the fire. He like went upside down or something. And he was like this or something. I don't even know what he was doing, but like, it was sick. I was listening to it in the car, I want to say, it was like a week ago. It wasn't that long ago. I was listening to it on the way to work and my mom went, is this Stray Kids? And I was like, no, but thank you. On behalf of AHOF, thank you. Like, period. Truly idols. Being mistaken for Stray Kids. And that was the Universe League version, period. We love. When I was rewatching it, the Universe League version specifically, there was a little moment where I saw Schweibo just like bouncing in the corner, and I don't remember what the choreo move was, but he was like bouncing, he was smiling about it. He said, I'm having fun, and I want people to know it, okay? I think 4 and 5 probably weren't weekly. I think I forgot they existed. And then I rewatched them for this, and now they will be daily. So, but number 5 is Universe, Team Groove's, one of Team Groove's songs from the finale. In my notes, I put rewatching this gave me whiplash because I didn't remember it as well, and now it's all I can think about. Which mood? Honestly, very true. Thank you, past me. You're so right. The choreo is chef's kiss, obviously. The pre-chorus is beautiful. I have multiple members just like in all caps, like in this Han, Juyoung. Speaking of, oh my god, speaking of Han and Juyoung, wait, I need to talk about this. Recently on, like, you know, TikTok, Instagram, what have you, Han uploaded a dance challenge with someone blonde, and I was like, cool, vibes, I wonder who we're dancing with. And I went in the comments, and everyone was like, it's Juyoung, oh my god, my heart, my Team Groove heart. And I was like, hold on, back up. What? Everyone was like, that's Juyoung? I don't recognize him. And then I like really squinted, and I went, oh my god, it's Juyoung. Holy crap, it's Juyoung. I was like, I could literally sit here and start crying. Let's not do this to me right now, okay? I am fragile this week. The bridge of this song is also phenomenal. This whole song is just really pretty, okay? It's just really nice. Also, they pulled a play out of Schweibo's book, you know? They did that with the confetti. Stellar choice. First of all, like all this other confetti came raining down, and then there's confetti in their hands. Icons, truly. Next up, and I like honestly hate myself for forgetting that this song exists because I was so focused on other songs. Like, where did this song go in my lexicon of Universe League songs? I have no idea, but it's coming back. I'm taking it back. Our next song is from Team Beat, from the finale. It's their other finale song, Dreaming. This song is one of those songs that's like everything to me right now, honestly. I'm like mad at myself for forgetting about it. Also, they had a hand in writing part of this song. It heals me every time I listen to it somehow. I literally don't know. I don't know how, but it does. I think I lost my shit and said this is one of my favorite songs of Universe League every time a very specific part of the song came up when I was watching it. And it's always when they started going, hold tight, can't believe it, oh my, am I dreaming? Literally, I could not keep a smile off my face every time that part popped up. Like and if I cry, okay? That is my team. Team B. Like, re-listening to this song, I was like, oh my god, what is wrong with me? Like, I genuinely am mad at myself. I need this song back in my life. So I'm fully putting that in daily rotation again. However, we have now made it to the 3 songs that are in constant daily rotation. Okay, I'll be going to work and I'll be like, I'm gonna listen to a Universe League song, and it's gonna be one of these 3. That's why I have the others have fallen out of my play. It's because these 3 are just constant. I only have so much time between my house and work. It's always just these 3, and then I gotta go. Number 3 is our 3rd song that AHOF has brought back, and that is Mamma Mia, We Are. The choreo is top tier, and by that I mean Team Beat's choreo. I do like Team Groove's version, and that is the version that I've been listening to, like, for most of, you know, my replay of this song. So I love Team Groove's version. However, Team Beat being my team, I am biased. Also, I just really love their choreo. I remember watching their performance and being like, oh my god, this suits them so freaking well. They made it really dreamy, really light. The choreo just made it, like, I don't know, brighter in a way. I don't know how they did that, but it did. It also, the concept with their outfits as well, it just all kind of like cohesively went well. And it broke my heart when they stole it. Team Groove was great, but I'm never gonna be over that, okay? Like, I was crying with Woongi. I already mentioned this in a previous study group episode, but when Team Beat was writing Dreaming and Gino brought up, you know what a memorable moment I want to write about is? When Team Groove stole our song, like when they took Mamma Mia from us. That is memorable to me. And I was like, mood, you know? Same. You are so real for that, Gino. This song really encapsulates, like, working hard towards your dream. Like, it really, the whole feeling of the song screams that. If you want to be motivated, listen to this song. This is the song to motivate. Honestly, listening to this song while going to work was probably a good idea for me to do. Maybe probably gets me in the mood to work well for the day. It was my first favorite song from Universe League, and I still love it. Top tier song. Was gonna be my number 2, however, a song from the finale really snuck its way up there for me. Actually, it sucker punched me in the face, I want to say. You know, that's more really what happened. Our number 2 song is Team Groove's other song from the final episode of Universe League, and that is Anywhere I'll Be With You. what to say about this song, honestly. I think I cried. Like, I fully started crying when I first heard this song. Bitch! What the fuck? It's so pretty. To start off with, the choreo has sign language in it because Changso was like, oh, someone once saw that we use sign language in, it's not coming to my head right now, but I do love that song. One of the B2B songs, the one that they performed earlier on in Universe League. He's like, yeah, we use sign language in it. Someone saw that we used it and it meant so much to them. And so we're gonna use sign language in this. And I was like, bitch, excuse me. And I was like, great, we haven't even watched the performance yet and I'm already crying. But when I tell you, my life just like shifted, okay? Something in my soul just like shifted when those harmonies came out. In the chorus, oh my God. Like, please, someone inject that into my veins. I'll be healed forever. It's a song that made me feel, I think, exactly what they wanted me to feel. Like, anywhere I'll be with you. Like, I feel like I'm not alone. I genuinely don't feel like I'm alone when I listen to this song. I feel like, oh, I'm supported. Thank you. I feel support. I can do things. I can do difficult things. Thank you. I think I cry like every time, or at least tear up every time I hear this song. Like, it's so beautiful. You can see the emotions on like the members' faces as well. Like, I'm pretty sure at the very, very end of the song, like when they stop, I'm pretty sure this is their last song together as like a group aside from We Ready. And I'm pretty sure you see Hana like tearing up. And I'm pretty sure during the performance you see his family tearing up in the audience as well. If that is his family, someone correct me if I'm wrong. But everyone's tearing up. Everyone's tearing up all over the place. And I'm like, I feel that. I feel that so hard. And I would like to shout out my favorite part of the song. The choreo is stunning in general, but my favorite part of the song, I audibly gasp every time I see it. Like, no joke. I like let out some sort of noise every time I see it. It's during the final chorus. It's right when the final chorus starts and they all kind of go up like this, like that. Like, they reach up and in slow motion, mind you. Like, I genuinely, like, oh my God. I don't think I've seen anything more beautiful in my life. Okay? I'm just gonna put that right there. Okay. That brings us to our top song. And you guess what it is? I feel like I've made it abundantly obvious. In this, I mean, in one episode of Study Group, I've made it abundantly obvious. I think it was episode 5, during the performances. I made it abundantly obvious that this is my favorite Universe League song. Even during the Universe League reactions, I made it abundantly obvious. You know, in fact, here's a little compilation of how much 나는 너야 has had a hold over me. Hey! Bro, this is amazing. Bro, this is so good. Ooh, I'm downloading this song so fast. Woo! Literally, Only You has been my favorite thing for the last couple weeks. It's held me together during my chronic pain episode. Thank you. Let's have another banger that I listened to for weeks on end. Come on. Literally, when I was in the car listening to Only You, I was like, Mom. The person singing right now is Park Han, right? And his vocals are crazy. 나는 너야. Honestly, probably one of my favorite songs from the show so far, if not my favorite.
난 개인적으로 나는 너야보다 더 잘했다 생각. 진짜? 어.
What a bold claim to make. Only You is my favorite song so far, sir. Hold on now. Okay. 나는 너야. Okay.
오, 나는 너야. 좋아.
나는 너야. 나는 너야.
좋아, 잘했어.
다양한 컨셉트의 무대를 자신만의 스타일로 만들어낸 권희준 선수.
너야.
그리고 김기조 모든 게 다른 너야.
나는 너야.
Period. 나는 너야. Only you. This song is literally my everything. I said dreaming was my everything, right? This is literally my everything. This is my body, mind, and soul, okay? I love this song so goddamn much. I don't even know, like, if there's a specific reason. It just got its hooks in my brain and it won't leave. Got its hooks in my heart as well. I love this song. I love this song so goddamn much. I think one of the main reasons is that during the performance, Team Groove, everyone in Team Groove just seemed happy, carefree. They looked like they belonged up there. They looked like they were comfortable up there and just smiling with each other. Like, I can't not smile when I hear this song because everyone else was smiling when they were singing this song. Like, it all felt so like a breath of fresh air. The choreo is perfect. The lyrics, the music, the beat, everything is perfect. Wouldn't change a thing. No notes. Also, can I make note? Rewatching this performance multiple times, mind you, but rewatching this performance made me realize that Puppeteer Han was a thing before AHOF was even a thing. Not even just in study group, because it's kind of made its way out of study group. I think I first noticed it in Pinocchio, and then I noticed it in the Run to You choreo. I was like, hey, Han keeps doing like these little puppeteer moves. In Pinocchio it was like this, and then in Run to You he went like this and everyone else went down, like he's controlling everyone's movements. And then I rewatched for the 1000th time 나는 너야. One of the first things you see is him doing this. And everyone kind of just following him. And I went, oh my god, Han was doing it before he was in AHOF. He was doing it before he even debuted. Bro just has like a power over people. He just makes them dance in a very, whatever way he wants to. I love 나는 너야. I'm a 나는 너야 stan. I have said it many a time. I will continue to say it till the day I die. But yes, that is my #1 song from Universe League. We have ranked all the Universe League songs, but that was Universe League. AHOF has since debuted and had 3 albums since then, which means it's time to rank every single AHOF song. I don't know if this will be a thing in other study group seasons. It depends on the group, honestly, because, you know, AHOF have had 3 albums, each album having like 5 songs on them. Okay? Easily rankable. Watch us eventually cover a group that has like 100+ songs. We will not be able to do this every season. But here, in the AHOF season, in season 1, easy peasy. We're gonna rank all the songs. Bottom of the list. It's just at the bottom of the list because it's technically not a full song, and that is AHOF, the outro from their debut album.
But somehow we found each other. 모두 다르지만 함께일 땐 하나였고. 现在我们一起站在这里.
It was beautiful. A spoken moment about like achieving your dreams with your friends and just like how you feel together as a group after achieving that dream. Like, it's really beautiful. And the track behind it is gorgeous, and it turns into Everything Is Love, which we will get to later. Trust me, we will get to that later. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, but it's only at the bottom because it's technically not a full song. Next up, however, we have Incompleted. I really liked Incompleted. It's from their debut album. It's probably not one of the ones I play as much. It's more of a vocal specific song, which also tends to be kind of like depending on like other aspects in the song for me. I do really like the second and third post choruses though, especially like JL and Han's parts. They go absolutely addictive. I loved the ad-libs. Absolutely crazy. It's a very pretty song. I just have a lot more songs that I play more often. Next up, and certainly not a bad song, is Sugar High. I think it's mainly like this far down the list because there are so many there's so many good songs. It's hard to rank them in a way where like everything's at the top. Like how do you do that? I think Sugar High is for very specific situations, and that's why it's in this spot. Like it's a immediate gym song. I'm putting this on a gym playlist immediately. Now that my chronic pain is kind of like giving me a break, I think it's finally stopped. I've been feeling a little bit of neck pain today, but that's because I put a ponytail in. But honestly, that is a very tiny bit, and otherwise I have felt nothing today. Knock on wood. I have no wood. I have been great, honestly, and so I'm gonna be making a gym playlist. Number one, that is going on there first. That's the first thing that's going on my gym playlist. Also, again, one of my recent vocal sims. It's their first like harder hitting song since their debut, and they delivered. Another part I'm obsessed with is Juwon's part because I loved the choreo of like also very memorable for me because I was thrown off by how much Daisuke had changed since Universe League. I was like, who the fuck is that? Like, who is that and where did they come from? Absolutely insane bridge, absolutely insane choreo, absolutely insane final chorus as well. Obsessed with how like more impactful that final chorus got, where they changed the choreo as they do every time. So good, such a good song. Absolutely loved it. Next up, we have a B-side from the Passage EP. It's The Sleeping Diary. I recently went in to edit my reaction to the Passage EP in general, which is going to be up on Patreon, and rewatching my reaction to The Sleeping Diary, I was noticing like some lyrics that were like, oh, this is like, there's an ending but there's a beginning attached to it, you know, it's like telling your younger self like, hey, like I'm gonna take this stuff that I learned from when I was younger and kind of like go forward towards my dream with it, kind of like we're ending that chapter and beginning a new one. And when I re-listened to the song, I wasn't reading the lyrics too closely because in my brain I was like, I've already read the lyrics, even though I didn't fully remember what I had read because it's been a week and a half. And yet, one of the notes I have for it says, sounds like an ending that knows it's also a beginning. Bro, like the song gave me that feeling. And I hadn't even been paying like that close of attention to the lyrics the second time around because I was just trying to remember what I had heard the first time I heard it. That means the vibe of the song, the melody, like it had that exact feeling to it without the lyrics even needing to mention it. Like, it matches so well. It's perfectly made. Oh, ooh. The fact that I got that just from hearing it, beautiful. I also wrote, I feel like this could be the song that could be sung acoustic with your friends around a campfire on the last day of vacation. Like, it's soft, it's sweet, it gives me hope, it's beautiful. I absolutely love it. Like, we're only a couple songs in and we're already to the point where it's like, I just had to put these songs somewhere because every song is played, you know, multiple times a week. Like, I just didn't know how to rank some of these because I was like, but I love all of them. We're 3 songs in and we're already to the point where it's like, well, this needed to be somewhere. I guess it's here. I don't want it to be though. But next on the list, we have The Little Star. The little sample in that was such a happy surprise. Like, I knew it was called The Little Star, and so in my head I was already thinking, oh, twinkle twinkle little star. And then lo and behold, the chorus comes along and they're like, twinkle twinkle little star. And I was like, excuse me, really? It really takes you back to when you're younger and you hear that as a lullaby. It's youthful, it has that like childlike edge to it in a way similar to The Sleeping Diary. It kind of pushes off from that and is like, hey, we can grow from that child and see where we go in the future and follow our dreams. Like, it's It's so pretty. The bridge of this song is probably my favorite part. It's so pretty. Like, bro, I'm never gonna be over the bridge of this song. It's so pretty. Also, I want to shout out Sparkly Knees. I think it was Han. I'm pretty sure it's Han who has the sparkly knees in the video. But like when I saw them, I was just like, sparkly knees. I think both times I saw him, I was like, sparkly knees. I don't know why, but the aesthetic makes me happy. Like, I want sparkly knees.
We got the remedy, we got the melody, we got the harmony.
Next on the list, new but not, we have Butterfly, the AHOF version. I wasn't originally gonna include these on the list, but then I was like, hey, they're released AHOF songs. They're available on streaming as released AHOF songs, so I'm gonna. I was also originally gonna do a reaction video specifically for those three, for the color-coded lyrics on my Patreon, and I still will. I just don't know when that's happening. I didn't listen to the color-coded lyrics specifically when I went and listened to these versions. I just listened to them on Apple Music without lyrics, without color-coded lyrics, and I just was like taking it in, seeing if I could spot any differences or anything like that, and figure out if they were gonna go in any different spot in accordance to AHOF songs and not Universe League songs. So with Butterfly specifically, which is our first one here, I noticed the harmonies at the beginning were killing me. Okay, actually multiple times on here I put the harmonies, Jesus. The outro also healed my soul. Oh my god. And I think this song suits them like so well. Like it suits AHOF so well, you know?
And go.
Next up, not a surprise, we have Ignition, the AHOF version. Once again, still epic, top tier choreo, top tier performance. It's honestly just pure hype in a song, and I'm never gonna be over the pre-chorus. I'm never gonna be over the pre-chorus. It's way too good. And above Ignition, we have Mamma Mia, who we are, the AHOF version. I am so happy they got to do this song together, being that it's like, you know, in my top 3. And I'm also so happy for Woongi that he got to like have this song, because now it's like, oh, he lost it, now he got it back. I remember him being so sad to lose this song because they worked so hard on it, and I'm just so happy that he got it back. They ate the choreo. This song honestly suits them so well. It suits JL and Han vocally like really well. I loved their vocals in this song. I was like, ooh, damn, hold on. I noticed that. And it's the team beat choreo, so. Once again, biased. Next up, back to our regularly scheduled programming of not Universe League songs. We have Cosmic Underdog. I have no idea what it would have done to the song if I saw the choreo. So this could be in a very different spot if I watched the choreo already. Here's the thing, I was gonna watch the choreo. I'm so mad about it. In the dance episode, I remember someone commenting before the dance episode happened that Cosmic Underdog had choreo that I would really like. And I was like, ooh, let me make note of that. I'm gonna put that in the dance episode. And then I forgot to do that. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a separate video then, just for Cosmic Underdog, so that I can see the choreo, because someone said it has choreo that I may really like, and I have still not done that yet. And you know how I am about choreo. So there is a very high chance that if I see the choreo for this song, it could change its spot on the list. So this is either a preliminary spot on the list, or it's in the spot it's meant to be in. I don't know. But taking the choreo out of the equation, because we have to, this song is happy. It's fresh. It gives me such a nice, positive feeling. When I first heard it in the first episode of Study Group, I said it reminded me of Classic by, I think it was, what were they called? The MGMT, which I grew up listening to quite a bit when I was in high school. And so it made me feel young again as well listening to it. The pre-chorus is like ethereal. Like the rest of the song is bouncy, fun, happy, and the pre-chorus is just like beautiful. Like I have said many times that I love a pre-chorus. This is definitely one of those like prime examples. Especially one moment where it's like and then another fun little insert I wrote in my notes. It sounds like a fun day out with friends and realizing you're at your happiest in that moment. And I feel pretty confident in that. Next up, we have Never Lose You. The vocals in this song are stunning. I think this was a perfect song to sing for their 1-year anniversary. I love Juwon's part. I love JL's part. Wait, can I talk about JL's part? You and I sometimes laying down for a while. It makes me feel at peace. It makes me feel at peace. I could put this song on and just lay. I'm pretty sure is this one of the songs I said that during? Where I could just like turn off all my lights, put on like one of my ambient like colorful ones and just lay on the floor and stare at the ceiling and just like vibe. You know, I swear I said that for I either said that for this song or a different one, but I'm saying it for this one now if I didn't. Another fun little moment in my notes. Makes me want to turn on my flashlight on my phone and sway with the crowd. Could do that at a concert. I would really like to go to a concert. Next up, we have a stellar song. We have Run at 1.5 times speed. Jazzy, bouncy, makes me smile because when they smile, I smile. And during that Move 2 performance, it was all smiles, fun bouncy choreo. I'm obsessed. It was just a fun time. I think I loved it even more than the first time I heard it because I knew everybody and everybody was smiling, and so I was smiling. It was just a good time. The rap sections are so fun. Kudos to Juwon and Steven. I loved the rap sections of this song. They just looked like they had so much fun with this one. Well, especially in the Move 2 performance, which is what I'm referencing here. They look like they had so much fun doing this song with this choreo. Like it just looked like a vibe. Alright, we are on number 8 now. It's Rendezvous. This is the first ever AHOF song that I heard. I'm so happy it was. It grabbed me right away. I remember hearing those first opening notes took me out. See if I can find that clip.
Oh, this sounds like my vibe.
It was one of those moments where I knew pretty fast. I was like, oh, I've been missing out. This is some music that was tailor-made for my brain. Oh, I love this already. Also, we can't pass up Rendezvous without talking about the most perfect match cut to ever match cut. Never gonna be over it. Ever in my life. Also, Hold Me Back, Lost in a Dream and Falling Fast. Hello. I could shout that forever. Also, a little backdoor into the way that I film these videos. I have to sync up my screen recording with my camera, and to do that, I have to like make sure that like my reactions are timed right in a way. And to do that, I always, at the beginning of every video, go to Rendezvous, and I do Hold Me Back, Lost in a Dream and Falling Fast. I sing it at the same time as they do so that I know where I match up with the video. So I hear that all the time. And I'm so glad I do. Also, a little shout out to the Dice Lolly. The Dice Lolly is adorable. I have this like image of in my head of like making freebies whenever I go to my first AHOF concert. That's what I'm doing. 100% that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put the allergens on the outside because I also don't want to like, you know, take anyone out. But that I want to do. I'm an overachiever when it comes to freebies, i.e. I have 500 keychains to make before the BTS concert in a week and a half. But to roll back to the Dice Lolly, if I ever go to an AHOF concert, my freebie will be the Dice Lolly. It's either going to be like a keychain, like a resin keychain Dice Lolly, or it's going to be an actual like lollipop in the shape of the dice. I don't even care. I don't know how to do any of that, but I will learn, okay? Because that sounds like an adorable freebie.
Hold me back, lost in a dream and falling fast. 어쩌면 네가 부르고 있는 것만 같아. 어떤 밤은 내가 널 부르고 있는지 몰라.
Next up, we have our newest title track, Run to You. This is a top tier title track. Absolutely top tier choreo. I love the fact that I was like already into the choreo and then I watched all the choreo and I was like, whoa, layers. This has the best layer. This is some of the best choreography Ooh, I lost it at the choreo. And honestly, I think the choreo made this skyrocket. I think the song maybe would have been lower for me and not as replayed, but the choreo like has implanted it in my brain. I think that reason being that I'm like a very visual person, and so like to remember things, I'll often like try to like look at them in a visual way, which is why B-sides don't usually stick as much for me as title tracks. However, this group is changing that. But once I watched the choreo for Run to You, no. Sticking. I love the choreo. Absolutely took me out. I cannot do the ooh woo woo woos. I've tried to do the ooh. I can't do that. I can't go up like that. I can't go. This ooh. I cannot do that. I've tried. But kudos to y'all for being able to do that. JL's part absolutely killed me. The bridge, amazing. The slow-mo run in the choreo, favorite part of the choreo. Don't even care. Absolutely phenomenal. Also, it's my first comeback. It has a special place in my heart. Okay? Next, we have one of our 3 perfect B-sides from the newest album. If you haven't watched my album reaction, episode 7 of Study Group, you definitely should check it out because I'm pretty sure it breaks me having to try to choose between these 3 B-sides. Our first of which is right here at number 6, You're the Reason. I didn't say this in my reaction. I did, but I think I edited it out. It reminds me of California, and I will explain. It has kind of like an EDM beat to it, especially in those like first verses. And I have a playlist on my phone where I add songs that like originally reminded me of California because like they were about California or they were about missing home or being homesick, and I would be like, oh, California playlist. However, I've started to add other songs that like have nothing to do with California but kind of like make me feel like I did when I did live there or did grow up there. This being one of them. I may add this to my California playlist because it has kind of like an EDM sound to the track, and I think maybe it's because I listened to a lot of like that kind of sound when I was growing up that it reminds me of that time and makes me want to put it on that playlist. So a very special place in my heart for that reason. There's a part in the verse right before the pre-chorus itself, Jungwoo's part in that, oh, it's so good. It's like a perfect song, honestly, which is why I was having so much trouble with this like top 6, I guess. Like I was moving stuff around a lot. Juwon and Steven killed the rap section. I love the rap section in this song. The bridge is so dreamy. There's this gorgeous like bass sound in the bridge. The boom, like absolutely kills me. The la la la's come after that. The la 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 la. Bruh, I can't handle that. Guess it all comes back to you. I can't handle that. I can't handle that. I'm telling you, these 3 B-sides freaking killed me. We are now in our top 5 AHOF songs. Number 5, being a new entry after listening to the Passage EP, we have Everything Is Love.
Everything is love.
This being a continuation from the outro of the first album is amazing. I loved that they kept the track. It made me so happy to hear that track come through, and I was like, oh, yes, thank you. I was really hoping that's what that meant. Because I love that track. It's so pretty. A gorgeous track, a gorgeous song in general about love being the most important thing. And if I cry, like what? This song is gorgeous. I don't even, like, oh my God, this song is so pretty. Absolutely unmatched. The chorus, the bridge, it's just so beautiful. The second I heard that like it was gonna be a like continuation of the outro, I was like, if it's the same track and it's like 3 minutes long, I already know I'm gonna love it. I don't even know what the lyrics are yet and I'm gonna love it. And it's about love. Just love in general. This is exactly my kind of song. Absolutely perfect.
하루하루 계속 무너졌던 내 마음을 사랑으로 채워줘 붙잡아 서로의 손 두렵지 않아 더 이상 제자리에 모두 모여봐 세상의 별을 밝혀봐 넘어져도 괜찮아 우리 있잖아.
Number 4. We have another one of our 3 perfect B-sides from the most recent album. It's Just Say Yes.
Yes, I don't care. They want 우리 시작해. 서두르지 말고 너와 내 시간 위쪽장을 펼쳐. Just say yes.
I thought it was my favorite song on the album when I first heard it. Boy, was I mistaken, because apparently every single song on that album is goddamn perfect. The pre-chorus, the vocals, the hoo-hoos. Han's like whole like little like riff at the end there, gorgeous. I adore this song. It made me so happy when I first heard it that I was 100% sure that it was gonna be my favorite. How wrong I was, but like it's just a genuinely happy song. And I have said this before. I love a genuinely happy song. If they're happy, I'm happy. And this song was pure happy.
어지럽게 얽혀진 생각들 사이에 복잡한 이유는 전부 중요치 않아. Yes, I don't care. They want 우리 시작해.
about pure happy. More like pure joy, but honestly the same thing. Pure happy, pure joy, whatever you want to call it. This next song, number 3, is pure joy. On a stick, okay? It is joy in song form. Next is The Universe.
더 높이 올라봐 학교에 빨간 운동화 금묻고 초록잔디 위를 달려갈 거야 너와 내가 만나 lights me up 서로 다른 rainbow bar.
This is the cutest song I have ever heard. It's the happiest song I have ever heard. Again, when they smile, I smile. The choreography is bouncy, it's fun, it's energetic, everyone is smiling, everyone looks like they're having a good time. The choreo is honestly like probably one of my favorite K-pop choreos of all time. It's just a good time. It looks so much fun that I want to learn it, and I know I won't be as good, but I want to learn it so badly. And maybe I will now that I can actually move without being in pain. I am not even kidding you, this song was this close. I was this close to putting it above Pinocchio. I know. Sacrilege, okay? This close. I don't know what was coming over me, but I was looking at it and I was like, but what if I, no, I can't do that. So this is serious. You know this is serious, okay? I'm very serious. I'm just happy whenever I turn it on. It's got that power, okay? You just need to put it on and everything's gonna be fine. It's just the amount of times like I've rewatched this performance. Like it's just I can never feel upset listening to this song.
더 높이 올라와 학교에 빨간 운동화 금묻고 초록잔디 위를 달려갈 거야 너와 내가 만나 lights me up 서로 다른 rainbow bars 하루가 섞일 때마다 더 선명해.
We've reached number 2 now. There's a very big decision that has to be made here. In fact, I've already made it. I literally sat here for like an hour going back and forth and being like, oh God, I don't know. you may be like deeply shocked. Okay, like okay. I'm just gonna say it. I can't believe I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Our number 2 is Pinocchio. I know. Let me explain. Technically still the favorite child, okay? This can be our number 1 in title tracks, okay? That's okay. It could be our number 1 still in some way, shape, or form. Still the favorite child in my heart, I promise. Pinocchio is a perfect title track in my opinion. Honestly, one of their best songs, period. It was literally my second favorite song of the year last year in my 2025 K-pop Awards video, and I had just heard AHOF like a couple months before. Not even a couple months before. What was it, November? Like, I'm being so serious. There was like 2 months left in the year, and that song went all the way up to number 2. Absolutely insane. I need to watch that video of the choreographer explaining the like meaning behind all the choreo and the reasons certain moves were put there. I need to know everything because it honestly has a hold on me, okay? This song will forever have a hold on me. The key change, the beat change right after the key change. I'm so serious about this song. And all of you know I'm so serious about the song. Forever obsessed, never getting over it. However, because this song is number 2, that means something's number 1. And if you've been keeping track, you know what song is number 1. Very new to me, only recently heard, and it's a B-side. Doesn't often happen for me as I'm a very visual person, you know? I like, honestly, This is shocking. This does not happen often. Number 1 is Our Story.
시간을 건너 먼 거리를 넘어 결국 답은 하나 단 하나의 스토리 끝이 없을 우리 pages 영원히 남아 in the flower You're always in my mind I'm always by your side
Now, it doesn't often happen that a B-side becomes my favorite song of an artist. However, it has happened before. One of those instances is with BTS. This tattoo is literally a kind of like artistic interpretation, I guess, of my favorite song of theirs, which is Microcosmos. And I was literally talking to my mom about this, and someone commented this on one of the videos as well. They said, oh my gosh, it reminds me of Microcosmos by BTS. And I was like, you are joking, because I literally was just talking to my mom about this. We were sitting in the car, listening to it, and she was like, kind of makes me think of Microcosmos. And I was like, I was just gonna say, we're all thinking the same thing. So I'm not shocked that this has made it to my number 1, because Microcosmos is also my number 1. It's magical, it's hopeful, it broke me, it put me back together. The little like moment of I gotta feel, oh, kills me every time. I gotta feel, you're always in my mind. I'm always by your side. Shut up. I don't think I could ever feel alone listening to this song. Han, with his little like whoop, I don't even know what it was, just like whoop. It made me feel so free. The pre-chorus, the chorus, the vocals, the bridge, the drums, the everything. This song is perfect. Absolutely stunned the first time I heard it, and it's just gotten even more popular in my phone, in my Apple Music. It just keeps going up. It keeps going up, up, up. It's gonna be golden. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm never gonna be over this song. The fact that it beat Pinocchio is like a deep shocker in my brain still, because nothing was ever beating Pinocchio. But then again, it's okay. Favorite title track, favorite B-side. It's okay. They can both be number 1. It's fine. Everything is fine.
날리는 spotlight 널 위한 good night 우리 두 분의 고요함 세상 모든 song the journey you'll see everything 전부 다 we're together 네 손을 잡을 거야 난 영원하다는 건 다 거짓이래도 우리는 서로 다 빈걸 늦지 않아 늦지 않아 We'll be forever 긴 시간을 건너 먼 거리를 넘어 결국 답은 하나
We have now ranked all of AHOF's songs. Go us. I'm very proud that we've made it to this moment. My camera is close to death. And we're not even done with the video. I have been here for 1 hour and 46 minutes. It is now 1:30 in the morning. That's okay, I'm not tired. But before I put a pause on my camera recording and then go into the second part of the video, I wanted to take a little moment to rank the albums and tell you my little tidbits on all of them. I was kind of going back and forth with these quite a bit, specifically with the 2nd and 3rd place. I'm pretty confident with my number 1, but with 2nd and 3rd place, I was going back and forth. In my 3rd place is the Passage EP. While I'm obsessed with this EP, I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Pinocchio's on here. Everything is Love is on here. Never Lose You is on. A lot of beautiful songs are on this album. Okay, a lot of great songs are on this album. It was very hard to pick which one was 2nd and 3rd place. Okay, I think I finally settled. I don't know how. Like, I literally for the last, I'm telling you, while I was ranking things, I spent so much time going back and forth with a couple of these, and this was one of the decisions that was probably the hardest for me to do. And it wasn't even in a main ranking. It was in an easy peasy ranking of albums. There were only 3. Apparently that makes things harder. It's a gorgeous album. Cheon was on hiatus, so we were missing him, but it was a beautiful album nonetheless. Great songs on it. One of my top songs of all time is on it. I think it's just that I play more songs more often from our next album than I do from this one, which is not true either. Like, I pay them equally. See, this is very hard. I couldn't do. Honestly, can these be tied? Our next in the list is Who We Are, their debut album. I haven't sat down and done a color-coded lyrics reaction to this album yet. I've only done the accidental reaction of watching all of the audio videos, I guess, during episode 1 of Study Group. It's a perfect debut album. It really lets everyone know who they are, which is like perfect for the title of the album. They're saying this is who we are. There you go. Enjoy. Like, every song sets up who they are as a group and tells you exactly the kind of songs they're going to be doing. It tells you what their sound is going to be and what they want their sound to be. I really loved this as a debut album. Taking into account that this is a debut album is probably the reason I eventually put it above the Passage EP, because it sets them up as a group so well. It's such a great introduction for them, and I think for that reason it is above the Passage EP. I think that's why I ended up putting it there, but it's absolutely phenomenal. My number one, I think, is pretty obvious because I reacted to it most recently, but the number one album for me is Run to You. Stellar, perfect, no notes. The whole album felt cohesive, even though Sugar High is a more like hard-hitting song and was the pre-release single and doesn't necessarily like fit the vibe of the other songs. It still has the same like base meaning behind it, which is like working towards something, running towards something. Everything felt like it was meant to be on that album. Also, biased, it is my first comeback with them, and it's gonna be my first physical album from them as well. I'm so excited. I think I mentioned it last week, but I did purchase the album, and I got an email. I think it was either today or yesterday, although it's 1:30 in the morning. It was either yesterday or the day before, but I got an email saying it was on the way. Ah! This album had perfect B-sides. Absolutely perfect B-sides. Oh my... As you know from the last episode of Study Group, I was getting whiplash with all the perfect B-sides. I'm in love with this album. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's definitely my favorite album of theirs so far. Can't wait to hear more coming from them, though. Whatever album comes next, I am in. So because my camera is on the verge of death, there's going to be a little pause here while I go charge it. And somehow still be awake at almost 2 a.m. It's fine. Technically, I will see you about an hour from now, but you will see me in like 5 seconds, so be right back.
One eternity later.
Oh my goodness, it's like no time passed at all. How you been? Okay, we are on to our next part of the video. I got a few answers from you guys and a few questions from you guys on the Google form, and I'm gonna read some out and we're gonna rifle through them. It's gonna be fun. Okay, our first little piece of feedback we got. I don't have a name attached to it, but it does say, "Don't make me anonymous. I'm okay to be mentioned." I would love to. If there was a name attached to it, I would. This is the most I can do. Drop a comment if this is from you though, and shout yourself out. First of all, I really appreciate that you took the time to dive into AHOF and give us longer reaction videos. It's been fun watching your journey with the group. Thank you. My question is, after seeing more of their content, what do you think is AHOF's biggest strength as a group, and what makes you excited to keep following them? Oh, that is a good question. We have another question here, so let me get both of them. Fun question, if you gave each member $100, who do you think would spend it first? Okay, so serious question first, let's see. What do I think is AHOF's biggest strength as a group, and what makes me excited to keep following them? Their biggest strength is probably the fact that their drive and their ambition shines through in their music, like in the lyrics, in the melodies, in the choreography, and the way that they like present the choreography is so strong and purposeful and speaks to me that they are here because they want it, because it's something that pushes them forward. And you can feel that as a fan, in my opinion. You can feel that they love to do this, that they want to do this, that they have dreamed of doing this. And the fact that they're here now means they're giving like 110%. You can see that in their music, in their choreo. It's just, it really grabs you, it really pulls you in. As for what makes me excited to keep following them, it's kind of the same answer, their music and their choreo and everything like that. Like anything they drop, judging by the fact that I've loved everything I've heard from them so far, means that I feel secure in the fact that I'm probably gonna love what's coming next. And now that I've also had the added layer of getting to know the members and getting to know who they are outside of music, it makes me want to support them as people and not just as artists. So that's another thing that definitely pulls me back in and makes me really excited for whatever they have next. And if I gave each member $100, who do I think would spend it first? Ooh, okay, let me think about this. Let me think about this one. My mind keeps going back to Woongi. Either Woongi or Schweibo. I feel like it has to be a pretty line member. I feel like it has to be, and it's either gonna be Woongi or Schweibo. I think it's gonna be Woongi, because my brain keeps going back to, it was one of the compilations. I feel like it was one of the compilations. It was him and Steven on a show. I think it was it a member of Islet? I feel like it was a member of Islet's show. Steven's just like, yeah, this is my bag. Shoes, shirt, bag. Like, normal bag. And then Woongi's got like 50 billion things in that bag. I really feel like it'd be Woongi. I really feel like it'd be Woongi. But like, I was kind of partial to Schweibo as well because I feel like not even like, there aren't even any examples. It's just like, I don't know, his personality gives like, yeah, whatever. And so I feel like he'd be like, yep, cool, I'm gonna go do this now. Like, I don't know. I feel like the vibe for both of them is screaming that. Thank you very much for the feedback and the fun questions. Our next comes from someone who also didn't put their name, but that's okay. Who do you think will end up being your bias wrecker? And so far, which era do you like the most? Who we are, the passage, or run to you? So for who do you think will end up being your bias wrecker, I have an answer already, and that will come later. So don't you worry, I will answer your question, but it's right after this section. So far, which era do you like the most? Kind of goes back to which album I like the most as well, but also this is like encompasses the whole era. I feel like I have to say Run to You. I have to say Run to You because I'm here for it, you know? I'm opening TikTok and Instagram and I'm seeing shorts pop up and I'm kind of like laughing with everyone else and I'm just kind of like in it with Falah this time instead of like the other two eras which I wasn't like, you know, I wasn't a part of necessarily. But like I feel like I'm like in. I feel like I'm just like in the middle of it this time and I just like I feel included. And so I'm kind of partial to this era just because like this is where I've seen like the most content because like it's happening now. Okay, next we have if you could recommend just one AHOF performance to a non-fan, which one would it be and why? And also, if you had to spend a whole day with one AHOF member, who would you pick and why? I can recommend just one AHOF performance to a non-fan. Oh. Okay, let me really think about this. Would definitely depend on the person and what I feel like suits them song-wise. Everyone knows my favorite child is Pinocchio. However, performance-wise, I think the performance I would recommend to a non-fan would probably be the Run to You Dance Society performance. That performance was like, it was perfect, no notes. I feel like everyone got such a great moment to shine and I feel like it has the ability to grab you even if you aren't invested in AHOF. The upbeat nature of the song, the dramatics of the choreography, I think it would absolutely grab anyone. So I absolutely, I think that's the performance I would show to a non-fan first. And then I would branch off from there. We would have a whole PowerPoint, my friends. If you had to spend a whole day with one AHOF member, who would you pick and why? Does it have to be one? Can it be a collection? One collection. If it has to be one, I think it has to be Woongi. It has to be, he just like, I have thought this before I even got into AHOF. I've thought this before I even like really fully knew anything about anyone. Because when did I mention this? I mentioned this a few episodes back, that the first ever clip I saw of Woongi was when I was in Korea on the subway and I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw a clip from Boys Planet of him doing like a dance battle with another person. And I was like, oh my gosh, this person seems hella fun. This person seems so much fun. I feel like Woongi, and now that I've gotten to know like who Woongi is, like through the guide, through variety shows, through all of this, I feel like he'd be so fun to hang out with. Oh, Woongi feels like such a vibe. Woongi would be such a fun person to hang out with. But if you let me pick a collective, I would say the Pretties, okay? Just in general. Seems like a fun little group to hang out with. Just dancing to girl group songs all the time. Applauding each other whenever they say anything. I love. This is my kind of friend group right here. Okay, next we have a signed one from Rika. I just want to say thank you for knowing and loving AHOF. It's nice to see that our family's growing further. As Steven said, welcome to the mess. Keep supporting our 9 boys, Effie. Love your reactions, girl. Keep reacting to them and I'll surely watch. Aww. Thank you. That's really sweet. Thank you so much for the feedback. 100% I'll keep supporting AHOF. Honestly, they're starting to become like an old group for me. That is saying something. Okay. Oh my gosh. Like first and foremost, ATEEZ is my old group. Like I'm a very big ATEEZ. I'm wearing an ATEEZ shirt. I'm wearing a shirt from my old group in a video about a group that might become my old group. Nobody look at me, nobody say anything. Shh, that didn't happen, it's fine. Next, we have another signed one from SJ. Hello, I just want to let you know that I really, really enjoy watching your reaction videos, specifically the study group. It felt like I have a friend who might talk about the things I love, the things I've noticed. I would always find myself laughing and agreeing with you. Oh, I love, love, love your energy and your personality. It just feels like you're such a genuine and fun person to be with. Oh, may your channel attract more positive people and may you reach success. Oh. I hope. I hope. More good things come to your way because you truly deserve it. Have a nice day, SJ. Oh. No, stop. You guys are gonna make me cry now. This is really sweet. That's one of the reasons I wanted to start study group is because like one of the things that I do in my pastime is I watch reaction videos. That's like my main source of like content that I watch is reaction videos. When I didn't watch reaction videos, I would sit there and be like, hey mom, watch this with me, or friend, watch this with me, because like I wanted to see their reaction to certain scenes. It would make me feel like I'm watching it for the first time again. It would make me feel a connection there. And so I watch reaction videos mainly all the time because I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm watching it with someone. I feel like I like have this like, I don't know, like community in a way, or like I have a friend to watch something with. It makes me feel a little less alone. So I was like, hey, I want to binge a lot of AHOF videos. You know what I should do? I should do this little series and we can create this nice little group. We're a study group where we watch a group and we study a group as a group and feel a little less alone and have fun and feel like we're watching things for the first time, me for the first time actually, and a space where we can talk about all of this. So like this comment makes me so happy. Thank you. Before I cry, let's move on to the next one. Next is from, I hope I'm not butchering your name. I do apologize if I do. Marikar? Or Marisar? I think it might be Marikar. Let me know if I butchered it in any way or how you like it to be pronounced. Hi, how are you? As I watch every video that you react in AHOF, I think your bias probably is Hani, because I always notice the way you praise Hani with his vocal and the way he dances. Maybe you noticed or not. I think I noticed. I may have noticed a little. While I'm editing, I'm like, yeah, no, damn, wow. But I guarantee that Hani really is your bias. You're always smiling every time it's Hani's part. Thank you for your genuine reaction in every AHOP video. And I would like to take this opportunity to request if you can watch AHOP Mafia Dance. It's actually hilarious and I think you'd like it also. Oh, my friend. I'm gonna. This is a promise to you guys right now. If it doesn't get blocked, this is my promise if it doesn't get blocked, okay? That is coming. 100%. That is like next on my list. Like In Your Artist is top of my, agenda at the moment. Next down is Mafia Dance. Like, I'm so serious. One of my favorite things to watch over and over again is The Boys Dance Mafia. I haven't watched The Boys Dance Mafia in a long time and it makes me want to go watch it again because it was so funny. I used to watch it like obsessively over and over again. It was like one of my favorite videos ever. And I was scrolling through YouTube the other day and lo and behold, that's like the first thing that pops up is the AHOP one. And I was like, it was like uploaded 2 hours ago and I was like, oh my god, like my heart like just almost exploded. I was like, I'm about to cry and I don't know why. Like I loved the Boys one so much and it's been so long since I've seen it that I was like whiplashed in a way, like it brought me back. But I was like, I want to watch this so badly because I know it's going to be so funny. And I was like, but I can't click on it because I want to watch it with y'all. So trust me, that is like so high up on my list right now. It is coming. Like I'm going to be watching it this week at the earliest. At the earliest, like tomorrow or the next day. When I edit it and get it up and when it gets unblocked, if it gets blocked, is another situation entirely. But I swear to God, it is like priority number 2 after In Your Artist. Okay, we're on our last one. This is not signed, but if this is yours and you want it to be shouted out, let me know in the comments below and say hi. Hello, Effie. I just want to say that I really enjoyed watching and tuning into the study group series and is by far among my favorite things that I currently watch on the platform. Really? Me? Thank you. That makes me really happy. Reading stuff like this like makes me really proud of myself because like it takes me a lot of energy. Freaking ADHD. It takes me a lot of energy and a lot of motivation to sit down and edit stuff, but it's something I really love doing. And like during study group as well, I've tried out new things editing wise and I've tried being creative with it and just attempting to do things I've not learned before and learning how to do things I've never done before. And to see people enjoying it and saying that they really like it it makes me feel very proud of myself, which doesn't happen often. So I'm just very happy that you guys are happy and watching it. So thank you for all these really nice comments. It's sad that AHOP season for the series is ending, especially because they are currently the group I'm super hyper fixated on. Same. And I mean really super. Same. But that also just means that another group will be featured next season, which leaves me just as excited as well, because I would also want to see other groups to be featured in it and for you to react to them as well. Oh, yay! I am very excited as well, because I already have the next group lined up. That is something I'll talk about more at the end of this video, and as to why I already have it lined up. On that note, since this season of Study Group is on its finale, may I request or suggest at least one of these 3 vids for you to react to and possibly be featured. These 3 vids are at my top 10 of AHOF content. Funniest AHOF videos, episode 7 about past lives with Stephen, Han, and JL. Ooh, the funniest AHOF videos, is that, that's on their channel, right? I remember someone mentioning that they have like a lot of like the funniest AHOF videos like on their channel aside from like their variety show. So that is definitely something I want to check out. A Hideout, episode 1, the whole group excluding Sean because it was probably during hiatus, played games. Oh, yay. I love a good episode of a variety show where we just play games. It's always my favorite. I've never seen Mafia members this good at acting. AHOF's Mafia dance. Already said, it's coming. It's 100% coming. If it doesn't get blocked, YouTube, please. Specifically Dingo, actually. Dingo, please. Please be kind. I kid you not, the second and third vid almost gave my funny bone a crack. While the first one made me laugh a bit, but also gave me a teary eye at the same time, but since this is the final episode, I'd say the second vid would surely be perfect alongside the other vids planned. And if it's alright with you, I definitely recommend the group or groups Alpha Drive 1 or Close Your Eyes. I have heard of both. As you know, I already heard a bit of Close Your Eyes when they performed with AHOF for Fire, the BTS cover. And I mentioned then that Close Your Eyes was piquing my interest a little bit because I kept hearing like snippets of their songs and going, oh, hold on, that sounds good. Another one that has been popping up for me quite a bit, and I've been like, ooh, actually that sounds pretty good too, is Alpha Drive 1. So both of these are groups I'm definitely interested in checking out. These groups as possible candidate for a season on Study Group, because these 2 groups are also among the 5th gen groups that you really got to check out. That's it for me. I hope you continue to have fun and have a wonderful time with AHOF, and I also wish for the further success of your Study Group series as it continues to feature other groups and expand its reach to other people as well. Oh, thank you! Guys, you gotta stop, you're gonna make me cry. Once again, welcome to AHOF and Four and AHOF. Oh! P.S. I think your bias is definitely the pretties / diva line, Woongi, Schweibo, and JL. It's a good segue because we're about to get into that. Thank you so much. I will speak more about it after we talk about my biases, but it makes me really happy that you guys like this series and that you guys are telling me that you like this series. That makes me so happy to read all that. Oh my gosh. I did not think I was gonna get like many responses or like any responses on the thing. I was like, oh, maybe I'll get 1 or 2. It'll be nice. And I got like 5 or 6 and I'm like, oh my god. Hi. It makes me very grateful, and I will speak about more of that after the bias talk, but I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who submitted. That was really sweet of you. Okay. The moment we've all been waiting for is here. The bias is about to be revealed. Where was the vote? Okay. 615 votes? Oh my god. Holy cow, y'all. Well, 615 votes. And the general consensus is that 59% of you think that JL is going to be my bias. 25% of you think Han is going to be my bias. 12% of you think Woongi is going to be my bias, and 4% of you think Schweibo is going to be my bias. Now, these were the 4 I put on the poll because I had narrowed it down to 4 at that point. A few days later, like halfway between now and when I posted this, like halfway point, I narrowed it down to 2. And since then, I have been struggling. I have been going back and forth. Like, it has been so... I was this close to just, like, being like, screw it. I'm double biased. Like, it was driving me up the wall. I could not decide. It got to a point where every time I turned on an AHOF video, my mom would turn to me and go, so have you picked yet? It was for real stressing me out. However, something happened that kind of made my decision for me. And I will explain what I mean after I tell you who it is. Otherwise, you're going to know who it is, just from the context. Are we ready? Are we ready? Drum roll, everybody. The bias. The final bias. I'm trying to drag this out like Jay Park on the finale of Universe League. He was doing too much. Okay. My AHOF bias is Han. The poll did not get it right. The second place got it right for the poll. However, everyone in the comments of a very good chunk of my study group episodes got it very correct. So many people were like, Han, obviously. Obviously your bias is Han. Who else would it be? Your bias is Han. I can tell from a mile away. And y'all were right. And here is how I made that decision. Finally, after multiple days and so much back and forth, here's how I finally made that decision. I was scrolling YouTube Shorts or something like that, maybe even TikTok. I was mindlessly scrolling and I happened upon, it was from a variety show or something behind the scenes, I'm not sure, but someone had made an edit of it and everyone was planking. It was like a planking contest. Everyone was like, you know what, let's plank. Last person planking wins. We had people falling one by one. I'm pretty sure Schweibo started on the ground. And once we got to the end, Han ended up being the winner and immediately, like, I don't know if it was out loud or just like in my head, but I went, yay, my bias. And I didn't even realize I had done that. Like, it was just like out of instinct and I was like, oh, yeah, there it is. That's my bias. It's like one of those don't think about it and it'll come to you kind of things. Almost like that game in Friends, if you guys have seen it, where Phoebe is like, answer a bunch of questions really fast, don't think about it, and eventually you'll come up with the answer. You'll just say the answer you want.
Which do you like better, peanut butter or egg whites?
Peanut butter.
Tie or ascot?
Ascot.
North route or south route?
North route.
Bam! There you go.
It just came out, and I was like, you know what? The universe has spoken. Han is my bias. Fantastic dancer, fantastic vocalist. Honestly, his, like, subtle, like, soft kind of humor is my vibe as well. And based off of all of my biases before, you said you guys were giving me Han as well, and not just because I was saying it, but like in the episode where I named all my other biases from other groups, you guys were like, oh, Han, definitely. And I was like, yeah, makes sense. Definitely makes sense. I'm very excited to be part of the Han biases. I hope you welcome me with open arms, friends. But that also brings me to my bias wreckers. I did say wreckers there, didn't I? I was supposed to hide that a little longer. That's okay. We're just gonna say it. So with ATs, every once in a while I'll just like keep adding people to the wrecker line. Eventually the entire group's gonna be in there. So for this I decided not to stress and just be like only one bias wrecker. No. A little collection of bias wreckers, if you will. And they already have their own collection. They are the pretties. The pretties are my wreckers. They just seem like such a vibe. I said it before, they're such a vibe. They're always doing the girl group dances. Every time they pop up, I'm like, yes. Besties. I love them so much. Literally, this poll is literally just my bias and my 3 wreckers. That's why I couldn't decide between the 4. And then the 2. They're all in the and they're all in the bias line in some way, shape, or form. So now that the biases have been announced, we are basically done. We are done with season 1 of Study Group. That's crazy. I'm like trying not to get emotional here. Oh my gosh, let's not. Oh no. This has been like such a crazy thing. Like I started this because I was like, I just finished Universe League and I was like, I need to know AHOF better. So maybe I should watch a guide. And then I was like, oh no, I want to rewatch all their music videos. And then I was like, you know what? Why don't I just like do a thing? Like I make a section of episodes or something, or I make my own little show or something, and I'll that way I can like structure it a certain way and I can get as much content in as I can, and I feel like that'll help me a bit more in getting to know everybody and getting invested, you know? I did not expect the reception that I have gotten. So many people have tuned in. Like I'm trying to cry. Like, oh my god, what on earth is everything at right now? What's episode 1? Episode 1. 6,500 views. Like lately, I feel like lately I've been getting a little disheartened because YouTube's been a bit tough lately and everything's just been kind of like stagnant, and I've been at work quite a lot, and I've felt like I was starting to put YouTube on the back burner, which was making me sad, which was making me disheartened, which was making me make less videos, which was like putting things further apart, and views were going down, and I was just feeling like this kind of like, I was feeling like I was in a little pit. And then I like I was just like, you know what, let's try and do something creative. Let's do something a bit different than from what I'm used to. Let's try something new. And everyone really seemed to like it. I think there was like 2 people in the premiere of episode 1, and then there were like 20 people in the premiere of episode 2, and then episodes like 3 and 4 had like 100 people in the premiere, and I was like, what is happening right now? This is like not a thing that happens on my channel. I am like blown away by like the reception that I've received from everybody, and just the kindness and the welcoming that like everybody's been popping in my comments being like, welcome to 4. Oh my gosh, can't wait for you to see this. Welcome to the mess. Welcome to the funny. Welcome to the chaos. Welcome to the beautiful music. And I'm just like, I feel included, and this feels really lovely, and I just feel so grateful that I just like had this idea and just decided to run with it. This has made me really happy. And oh my goodness. This has been such like a little moment in my life that has been like this big blotch of color when like everything else is kind of like eh. A lot of other things are stressing me out in life right now, and this has just been so positive, and I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and giving this so much love. It's meant the absolute world to me, and I am so eternally grateful. Like, for real, thank you so much. I've loved getting to know AHOF more as a group through their music, through their variety shows, through just them playing around, just with everything. And as I said at the beginning of this video, by no means am I done. I'm making a list, and as you know now, In Your Artist and Dance Mafia are at the top of that list of things I want to react to. Both of those I'm going to try to put up on YouTube. Coming up on Patreon at some point will be Love for Love's Sake, which I definitely want to start filming this week. Also, I want to maybe start checking out their variety show this week. That is also a possibility. As for Study Group, Season 2. So with Study Group as a whole, I had the idea that when I would go on to the next season and the next season and the next season, I would have you guys vote or suggest, and I would pick the suggestion that got suggested the most. However, that will be a thing for season 3 because I've already decided who's going to be part of season 2. But there's a reason for it. I am going to a concert in August, at the end of August, thankfully, so I have at least a little more time. And this isn't going to be a try and crank it all out in 1 week situation. Thank God, I got too much to do. But I'm going to a concert at the end of August. This is a group I have reacted to before, and it is an Asian pop group, but it is not a Korean pop group. That's all I'm going to give you guys for now, because I'm gonna do a fun little creative like reveal video. I have to figure out how to do it, and I have to like learn that kind of editing as well. But then again, you know, learning new things. That's why I'm doing this. I do not know when season 2 is coming out yet because obviously I've yet to film it. I still have to plan it out. I still have to get video suggestions from you guys and other fans of this group. That'll be happening at some point over the next couple weeks. I'll be putting up a post for that. But I'm so grateful once again for the love you've given the show. Season 1 has been so much fun to film, so much fun to edit, so different for me, and just like so exciting. It's made me really excited to continue. I cannot wait to get started on season 2 of Study Group. I have loved creating this one, and I guess that's it for season 1 of Study Group. Well, that's it for season 1 of Study Group. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody!